Hello everyone, welcome. BogMod here, playing Crusader Kings 3, and I want to do some cheesy renown stuff. Okay? I was doing some cheese before, but then I realized some other ways that you could do cheese. I realized that wasted my time. Wasted it. So we're going to start off here in France. Not as Charles the Bald, but as an adventurer. A bisexual adventurer. A bisexual lady adventurer. Beatrice Doof Aude Pernette. I like that. Alright. No. You may have heard of the famous Italian man, Casanova. But little did you know, the Casanovas started in France. I've got a little quote from him. It is only necessary to have courage. For strength without self-confidence is useless. There we go. That's a solid quote. Now, rather than being 25, no. We're going to become a 16-year-old. A virtuoso arbitrator who is gregarious and pretty. Or actually, do I want to go? No, not just pretty. But the most pretty. Could I not? Oh, I guess I don't have enough points. That's fine. We'll just be handsome. There we go. Other stats are poor, but that's okay. Pernette Casanova. This is all good. Because I have a cunning scheme. Cunning scheme. Alright, Mistress Pernette, the French Scouts. We'll fixing this all soon. But this is where we start. What do I want first? I need some people who know how to stab people in the face. And we're actually going to focus on martial to begin with. Okay, just doing my setup, and then I'll explain what we're doing. Sword fire. Okay. We are not the scouts, but we are the Love Chateau. There we go. Ah, the Love Chateau. Legally distinct from any and all shacks and or boats that may be also related to the field of romance. So, here's why we became French. Because the French, they just make the best lovers. Because they get the power of chivalry. Chivalry gives you 50 renown per era per romance. Okay? That's a nice little boost, right? For example, let's look over here. This mayor, right? I could romance this mayor. 80% chance. Perfect. Go over here. So, as you can see, for each point of diplomacy I have, 2 days faster. Being gregarious, 10 days faster. And then his rank in his own diplomacy increases it. But rather than the full year of romance, we're down to 316 days. Not too shabby. But we can do better. And we will do better. This is where... This is where Why we're pursuing violence, first of all. Courtship. Behold the power of courtship. Behold the power of 120 days romance faster. A full third faster. Amazing, I know. We're gonna take advantage of that to be sure. So we can get 120 days from that. If we went all the way down the tree, we could also get gallant, which gives us 20 more days faster. But, more importantly, over here, gravitas. Steadfast gives us 25 days per level of prestige. And there's, I think, 5 or 6 levels of prestige. So you're looking at another 125 days if we can put it in there. Right? On top of that, diplomat, 20 days faster. And then, over in here, camp scientists. So what that does is every time that enhances the gravitas bonus. It doesn't do anything on its own. Well, it does a little, but the gravitas bonus will be enhanced by camp scientists. Basically giving us another, 2, 3, another like 50 or something. Something fantastic like that. So we can take that, and stewardship, there's also honor to serve, which also can enhance our steadfast camp bonus. And then in addition, there is a dynasty trait, where it gives us glory, which also do. And if we can become a poet, we might be able to do it. And you can. There's a building you can build that lets you do that. So lots of options popping up. First things first, let's go doing some escorting. Turin in Italy. That's fine. Totally okay. Perfect. So we go to turn, we get Diplo points. And then on return trip, we're going to swing through Baden and Bar, which will give us more Diplo points and more Diplo points. Ooh. First things first, though, I forgot. We're going to visit the castle. So you can always get a free dude. When you're down to your 2, you can get 1 free dude. It's not much, but a body is a body. Oh, yes, and we want to enhance our Hastlunder experience, because at max Hastlunder, we get wit, more diplomacy, more experience. Oh, arguing man. Yeah, we could try and convince Guy to become my bodyguard. He did. Excellent. Again, that extra body. Fantastic. We're going to do a little bit of training with Fabrice. Got a point of prowess. Excellent. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I clicked away from that screen. How do I just travel without my camp then? How do I do that again? Oh, here we go. Travel to complete. There it is. It's poorly done. Anyways, we're going to travel without the camp. As I mentioned. We'll customize our route. Return trip. We'll swing through Baden and a bar. Alright, and away we go. Now, if we stack everything correctly, we should be able to achieve a reduction down to the bare minimum. Tell the story. The bare minimum, which is 10 days plus 3 days. Romance is a 2-phase operation. A tomb, you say? No, I will not scrape the dead. At this time. Come on, you guys can get along. Oh, dang it, Eben. You were the free dude I recruited. It's fine. It's totally okay. We can work with this. There we are. Drop this person off at Turin. Gain some cash, gain some fame. I can demand things, like if I demand those provisions, another 20 bucks. Because you can sell your excess provisions for money. Feel de peur! We're gonna be late. So, here's kind of to set things up. Let's try and recruit this guy. Aribo will be dueled by Guy. Guy wins the fight. Alright, and since we beat you up for your crimes, you can eat the weird plant. It's harmless. Excellent. I got money. We'll recruit Humbert. There we go. Getting some bodies. Yes, wise man, come travel with us. No one's good at being a doctor yet. It's fine. So yes, we can get it down to 13 days, the bare minimum. Now, the reason why we could use another blade. It's good stats. Because we are French, the power of the French gives us the power of chivalry. As I said, chivalry gives us renown per era, per romance. Another recruit. A lot of recruits. I'm liking it. Alright. Good first journey. Super pleased about it. Where me and Guy will do some training. Got a point prowess. Excellent. I'll take my experience. Ooh, now while we're we're just doing our initial bit, I do want to also make a small trip up to Gloucester via Canterbury. Canterbury to Salisbury to Gloucester. I want to do a quick job up here because there's a big old series of fortifications through here that we can get some points, some points from. Because again, the earlier we can score that romance, the better. Pilgrims to Kent. Sure. Hang out with us. So yeah, got some learning experience. The language barrier. I can talk to the English. Nope, apparently I can't. There we are. Another learning boost. Always handy. There we are. I'm coming for you, Mayor. My love. I'll take a sweet smooch. See? 50 renown. And a little bit of prestige. Let's romance this. Hunt criminals? I will hunt. Oh, actually, where do you want to go? How far away do you want to go? Harlech. Oh, it's right up there. Perfect. I will escort you. And then it's on the return route. Oops. There we are. See, each of these, 37 martial experience. There we are. Drop off this emissary. I'm in no great rush. Alright, fantastic. I'll do a hard muscle job. I'm also going to invest in a barber tent. Give me a little bit of disease resistance and a passive source of income. Balance is usually what I take, and of course we want to auto-invite my agents. There we go. Now, we also of course want to find a man. We want a man. Lady for the stomach. We want them to be not a ruler. We want them to be adults. We want them to be male. We want inheritable traits. We want them to be unmarried. Yes. And we'll look by age. So we're looking for... Oh, here we go. Reginar. He's a 19-year-old Fransonian. Oops. Just some random courtier. Yeah, he's got Herculean. Now, is there a genius? If there's an easy access genius, I might go for that. No. There's some Slavic genius. Bunch of bishops who are super strong. All right, so we're gonna pursue this guy, Reginar. Oops. Ah, no. My character. Yeah. So, the trickiest, if we want to get him to join us, we need to romance him. Marburg. That's not too far away, honestly. Once we restock our supplies after doing a little bit of work. Oh, Pierre now has a little cat. Good for you, Pierre. There we are. We have our barber tent. Grab this a little faster. Coming for my love. Failure! Ouch. Bit upsetting. My sweet kiss. Can I do some sparring? Got prowess, good. Oh my, who is this? Do you fish because you have me hooked? See? The amazing power of my charm. Get my Hasteluder experience. Try and charm some supplies out of them. It worked. Where are you hanging out again, buddy? We'll go there, but on the way we'll swing through Aachen, which will give us diplomacy points. Now, I have tested this, and you can get it down to 13 days. It ends up being a lot of clicking. 56. No, that's too low a chance for my liking. I'll take 71. Oh, a strange island. The island. Well, that happens. There we go. Got our first martial perk, stalwart leader. But courtship's where our first main bonus will be at. How are we doing? 3 years. It's basically... I think there's a little more I could grab up here. See, got diplomacy points. I'm gonna hang out in Marburg. There we are, now that we have reached Marburg. I will do some work while in Marburg. I'll rescue a fair subject, why not? And there's some ruins to investigate. A trinket. It makes children like the poor man's jewelry, a gilded rat's tail. All right, we'll sell that when we get the chance. Now, normally, the reason why we went to this guy, one, we have the limited range that we can interact with, but also, you want to invite someone to your camp. If they are your soulmate, they'll accept. So the trick will be, right? A haircut. Yep, because that's going to crank up my romance chance. Alright. Let's get the scheme. Oops. Well. This fair lady, come on. Why don't you travel back home with us? Nope, she doesn't want to. Well, okay. Sometimes you can get him to join you. Arguing? Hey, Carl man, why don't you come work for me? Nope. Me and Pierre will duel? Gained a point of prowess. And made a friend. Well, there we are. See, we've made it past level 1. Sell that tail for 16 bucks. See if I can beg some supplies. Come on! See, Anya's? I'll do some martial duties, since I'm staying in the region. Hard muscle, protect the innocent, hard muscle. Alright, hard muscle usually gets you cash. Now your romance range is based out of... Season of change. About time for summer, huh? Is based out of where your camp is. So long as I hang out there, it's fine. $8.72. So we got some time still. Humbert! He's got good. And so I will take that as a second. Some danger. Get my kiss. Stooge. And now, we romance you. With the power of romance, it has begun. Schemes. I guess I don't need to have you pinned here anymore, do I? I'll try and convince them not to stab each other. Aww. They lost some respect for me. There we are. Got some provisions. We're going to use this. 400 provisions from you. 400 from you. We're going to travel up to Dithmartian. Oh, no, not Dithmartian. Well, I guess. Yeah. I will just customize the route. There we are. Because this has a little region. Oh, my animals are sick. It's okay. Yeah, there we are. The Danevirk. We can stop at the Danevirk each time, which will give us a little bit of experience. Let's see, 37. There we are. Visit the castle. Me and Guy will throw down. Look at my prowess now. 19. Ooh. Decent. 40% chance, basically, that I can get either a point of march or experience. 100 light. Nice. That's really handy. Get myself some more supplies. Power of begging. Wonderful. Now we're going to set sail for the Kingdom of Alba. Because up here, there's Hadrian's Wall. I will hire a captain for this trip. Drogo von Wittenberg. Because the faster we get that romance advantage, Bejeweled Scripture. You know what? That's not terrible. A little extra religious points and a little extra knowledge never hurts. Nassan the Bearded and Drogo are bonding over common ground. Good for them. Well, I hope I didn't get too far away from him to interact. I might have. Well, we'll find out. Once we reach Alba, we'll do some work. Criminals have criminals. Hard muscle. Let's see what happens. Hopefully I'm not too far away. I'll be a little annoyed with myself if I was. Land of milk and fish? 10 days. I'll take 10 days, yeah. For the stress loss and the 200 provisions. There we go. I'm coming for you, my love. There we are. I need you, my love, right now. Alright, so now we've had sex. I invite him to my camp. Because we're true loves, he's going to accept it. Then I will marry him. There we go. Mission accomplished. Now, here's the weird effect, though. I can still romance people, despite this. that will enrage him. So you'll get to see some true hatred by the end of this. But for now, we're going to take a little break. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in a bit.